YouTube, what's going on? It's Jamar here at Vegas Sense. So I got a brand new video. In this particular video, I'm actually going to be giving my sort of first impressions slash, I guess, just general comments about two Roja fragrances. So these two fragrances are going to be Vetiver and Enigma, or Creation E, here in the United States. So these two fragrances are a part of the Parfum Cologne collection or line, whatever you want to call it. And these two fragrances, the bottles pretty much, they look just like the Elysium bottle, except, you know, they have like their different colors. So the Roja Vetiver bottle has like a gradient green bottle, and the Creation E has like a gradient reddish black type of color. So those are the differences in the bottles. Now, in terms of the scent, they're completely different scents. So I would say the Roja Vetiver, I mean, I think it is still an all year round fragrance, possibly. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for wintertime usage because it is still sort of like a light type of scent, I guess you could say. Not as light as Elysium is, but it is still on the lighter side of things. Whereas the Creation E, in my opinion, is more so a fragrance that you could wear all year round. I do think, you know, it's heavy and thick enough for you to wear it in the wintertime, but it's not too heavy or too thick to the point where you can't really wear it in the summer or the spring. So in terms of just all around versatility, as far as the seasons go, I would say Creation E, you'll probably be able to get more usage out of it. Now, these two fragrances, like I said, they do completely different things. So when it comes to Roja Vetiver, when I first sprayed Roja Vetiver on, in my opinion, that's one of the best parts of this particular fragrance. You first spray it on, and I'm not even gonna look at the notes to this fragrance. I'm just gonna pretty much spray these two fragrances on and just give my honest opinion of, you know, what I smell. And when you first spray this on, you definitely kind of get like a sort of like a barbershop fougere type of smell to it. You get like a lot of smokiness and citruses as well. I want to say there's probably like some lemon and bergamot mixed in here as far as the top notes go. And this Vetiver that's in this particular fragrance, this is definitely like on the more dirtier side of, you know, Vetiver. I wouldn't say that this is like a super fresh and clean Vetiver. To me, this is definitely a more dirty, earthier type of Vetiver. But in my opinion, it's not like off-putting or anything like that. It doesn't stink. And like I said, when you first spray this on, you do smell like the smokiness in the background of this particular fragrance. I'm not too sure where that smokiness is coming from. Like I said, I'm not looking at the notes right now. But there is a definite smokiness from, you know, the opening spray. And that to me carries on for the entire duration of the fragrance. Now, also when you first spray this on, I remember the first time I smelled Roja Vetiver, which this is a sample that I got from Neiman Marcus, which is where I first actually smelled it. To me, it kind of had like a ginger type of smell to it. I do remember from looking at the note breakdown that this doesn't actually have any ginger in it at all. But when you first spray it on, it does kind of give off like a sort of spiciness to it that would maybe lead some people to believe myself included, that it has ginger in it, but it doesn't. Now, this particular fragrance, I would say it does smell, like Tom Ford's Gray Vetiver. I've heard that it also is basically like a high-end niche clone of Guerlain's Vetiver. I haven't smelled that one. I know that one still is pretty cheap, but I know that one that's a super old fragrance. I want to say that fragrance has been around since, like, I don't know, the 50s or 60s or something like that. So this is definitely like a mature type of scent, but I think that younger people can still wear this. Like, if you're a younger guy in like your 20s or 30s or 40s or something like that, and you wear like Terre de Hermes, I think that you could absolutely pull this particular fragrance off. In my opinion, this is like, if we're gonna talk about like a mature smelling fragrance, to me, this is a much better smelling scent than what Terre de Hermes is. This in my opinion, it smells really good. It smells good. It smells professional. So I definitely think that this would be like a good work scent, like a good work signature scent or something like that. I would say it would be a good scent to maybe wear to like a bar, something like that. Because it just gives off kind of like that, sort of mature type of, mature smoky type of vibe to it. So maybe if you're going to like a bar or a cigar bar or something like that, this is a perfect fragrance, I would say, for that occasion. And definitely it's something that I would say that is something that you can wear dressed up, but I would also say that this is something that you could also probably wear casually as well. So in my opinion, it's something that you can wear all year round for the most part, other than winter. All right. Now, coming over here to Creation E. Creation E is a really, really unique fragrance. This particular fragrance, the main way to describe it is it smells like a woody, spicy Coca-Cola. And I know that kind of sounds weird, but this stuff smells really, really good. And I mean, honestly, I would say, if I'm able to get a few extra dollars, that I can kind of blow on fragrances in the future, I do intend to get this, because this is actually really good. And I mean, I wore this fragrance last week, I want to say, and obviously it's like over 100 degrees out here, well over 100 degrees. Didn't wear it outside, but I did wear it inside the apartment in air conditioning, and this stuff is really good. Like I said, it's really spicy and woody. So you get that, from like the jump when you first, in this case, I'm not spraying it on. This is like one of those dabbers where you kind of just dab it on your skin. So I'm barely able to get any really on my skin. But the little bit that I am getting, like I said, it's like a sweet, spicy, woody type of fragrance. Would I say that this is like a unisex fragrance? I mean, I guess maybe a woman could pull this off. I would be kind of curious to see how this smells on a woman. But I would say, at least in my opinion, I do think that this is like a more masculine leaning, or, a masculine type of fragrance. This particular fragrance, like I said, I think can be worn all year round. It definitely has the staying power and performance and thickness to kind of stick through the winter time. But it also kind of has like a freshness to it. Like, I would say it doesn't smell like a syrupy sweet Coca-Cola. I would say maybe like a more watered down Coca-Cola, but it does give off that type of vibe to it. Like that's the best way I would say to describe how it smells. It's like I said, a woody, spicy Coca-Cola. And it's just a really unique smell. I would say, you know, if you wear this particular fragrance and you're around other people, you're gonna be the only person smelling like this. There's probably nobody else that's gonna be wearing this around you. So if you wanna smell good and be unique, then definitely I would say this is a good choice. Not really gonna get into like performance or longevity or anything like that for these particular fragrances because I don't have a full bottle. And you know, obviously when you're spraying something from a sample atomizer like this or applying it onto your skin with like a little dabber, you don't really get the full experience of the fragrance. You don't really get the full performance. So hopefully I'll have a review on these soon if I'm able to get my hands on both bottles. Even if they're just partials, you know, I do plan to get both of these fragrances for sure. All right, so if you have smelled either one of these fragrances, definitely go ahead and drop a comment below. Let me know what you all think of these fragrances. Let me know if you all own them, if you rock them. And like I said, definitely I apologize about here recently. You know, I haven't really been pushing out videos that often, but I do still have a lot of stuff that I do need to review and get out to you all. And hopefully I can start trying to buy more fragrances to bring to you all. Gonna be looking at maybe for maybe the next few months or so, delving into like some more budget friendly fragrances. So that should help drive out a little bit more content. But if you like this video, go ahead and drop a like. Like I said, comment if you have anything to say about these two fragrances. And also if you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the bell icon to get notified of all my new videos. All right, so it's Jamar here, Vegas Sense. See you on the next video.